What's up, Vault Dwellers? Dan here. Look, I've built my entire personality around finding something to love in just every B movie. The weirder, the cheaper, the more batshit insane, the more I'm usually on board. But today we're going into different territory. These are the movies that tested me. The ones that I sat there thinking, okay, maybe there is a bottom to this barrel. These aren't like fun bad. These aren't the so bad they're good bad. These are the films that make you question your life choices while watching them. These are the DVDs you find in the discount bin at the gas station. And honestly, that's where most of these belong. All right, let's do this.
No, I said you are having a nightmare.
Good old Crown International Pictures, they strike again. Hey, you know how Teen Wolf was a surprise hit and suddenly every studio, they wanted their own someone turns into a werewolf movie? Well, this is what happens when that idea falls into the wrong hands.
What the hell are you? Get out of here! Get out of here!
Susan Blakely, she plays a bored housewife who gets seduced by John Saxon. He's playing a pet store owner who bites her on the toe and turns her into a werewolf. Yeah, her toe.
Jesus! Bleed it!
Saxon's in the movie, and watching him try to be a sexy werewolf Casanova while wearing flowers in his hair, it's actually depressing. This is the guy from Enter the Dragon, folks.
And I need a werewife. Someone to keep my race alive.
The movie, it just can't decide if it's a kid's comedy or a raunchy sex farce, and it just decides to fail at both. There is a creepy dentist scene. Ruth Buzzy shows up for some reason, and it all just feels like everyone involved knew they were making garbage, but showed up anyways because, the check's cleared.
I hope the tip is silver. It's steel. My dad's cheap.
It's got that late 80s VHS charm, but charm, it only gets you so far when your script reads like someone's first draft.
What's just too much stress, the kids. Just testing the weather. Beautiful day, huh?
Here.
Get out of here! They're coming! They're gonna kill you! Get out of here! Come on! I hate you! Get out of here!
Hey, do you remember Harry and the Hendersons? Yeah, of course you do, right? It's a classic. And this is what happens when someone watches that movie and thinks, I can totally do that, but worse, and with a budget that wouldn't cover a flea dip for the Harry actors.
Stop it! Mom!
All right, so a family, they go camping, and the kids, they find this baby Bigfoot, and they call him Bilbo, because ripping off one franchise, it's just not enough. The Bigfoot costume, it looks like something you'd see at a sad county fair. There's one-note characters who parade across the screen, and there's even this evil logger with an eye patch. Oh, and a perky mom and the cute kid. Every single cliche from every family adventure movie gets trotted out and executed with enthusiasm of a hungover film student.
Who's Nick?
Oh, Nicky! Oh.
The directing is so static, the scenes feel like they forgot to yell action. You could probably pick this up from Walmart at like $2, but you might want to get your money back. The fact that this thing spawned a sequel should be considered a crime against cinema. Contamination, 0.7, also known as the Crawlers, and also known as Troll 3, despite having absolutely nothing to do with Troll or Troll 2, and featuring exactly 0 trolls. Joe Diamanto's name is attached to this, which tells you everything you probably need to know. Alright, the premise, it's about a killer tree whose roots attack people in a small town after a nuclear plant dumps waste in the forest.
I think we should call the National Guard. This is a national emergency.
Whoa, let's not panic.
I mean, sounds amazing, right? Wrong. The roots are clearly rubber garden hoses that make this whip crack sound as they strangle people. There is like a decent gore scene where a root goes through a guy's eye socket, and then nothing else happens for about 70 minutes. The acting is somehow worse than the typical dubbed Italian fare.
You want me to cooperate?
Because they actually shot this in Utah with American actors who, they just can't act. The sheriff delivers his lines like he's reading a menu.
There's no hurry. If you really saw a corpse, it's not going anywhere.
Even by the standards of Italian-American horror co-productions, this is a slog. It's got none of the fun Troll 2 and none of the sleaze you expect from Diamato. It's just dull, painful, and aggressively dull. Did I say dull? It's dull. Leo Fong stars as the most charisma-free action hero of the entire decade. And I'm going to say that says a lot. So he's a cop whose wife was murdered, and now he teams up with Richard Roundtree. You know, Shaft, right?
Do you know what kind of damage those guns are going to do if they get into the wrong hands?
To take down a gun-running operation led by Cameron Mitchell. Now Mitchell, he's clearly drunk in every single scene. And he's just cuddling his pet poodle and killing people who bleed on his carpet.
And you're bleeding all over my carpet. Get in there, John, and wash it off. It's only a 22.
I know, it sounds like it should be hilarious, but the movie is so poorly paced and badly shot that even the unintentional comedy can't even save it.
I'll throw in a couple of free cases of ammo for you being such a good sport.
Maybe a couple of broads.
Yeah, maybe a couple of broads.
Roundtree looks embarrassed to be there, and Fong, he moves through action scenes like he's underwater. The fight choreography is some of the worst I've ever seen, and I've seen a lot. You know, it's like everyone agreed to move in slow motion, but totally forgot to speed up the footage in post. There are these endless shots of cars just driving that exist purely to pad the runtime.
My insurance policy.
Frank Harris gave himself 5 credits on this thing. I think it was writer, director, producer, cinematographer, and even the editor. They should have hired literally like anyone else for at least 3 of those jobs.
Take it off.
No, I don't. No.
Alright, so we're in like action international pictures territory now, and Ted Pryor, he's the director's brother. He plays a former Special Forces soldier who gets kidnapped while taking out the trash, and then hunted through woods by mercenaries. And he's wearing nothing but tiny little jean shorts for the entire movie. And I mean tiny jean shorts. This whole thing is basically Rambo if Rambo was made by someone who got drunk and was dared to film this with a camcorder, and starred someone who looks like a Fabio impersonator with a mullet.
Now you're gonna die, tough boy.
Ted, He kills approximately 40 people using sticks, rocks, and at one point, a guy's own severed arm. He beats a man to death with his own arm. Oh, and then he scalps him. Cameron Mitchell, he's back again, delivering what I can only describe as speeches written by someone who's never heard human beings talk before.
27 years in the filth and the dirt of the street, and there ain't no music down there. You watch the people in the streets killing, raping each other.
The acting is atrocious, and the action editing makes no sense. And there's a scene where Pryor hides behind a single tree branch as camouflage, and like nobody sees him. It's just absolutely insane. And I'm honestly not sure if I love it or hate it, but I definitely broke something in my brain. Hey, you know what? What's your favorite terrible movie action starring a guy in uncomfortable short shorts? Drop it in the comments, why don't you?
Friend or enemy?
I'm a friend.
You're a liar.
Welcome home, Corey.
All right, so this is what happens when someone wants their own Evil Dead movie.
You can't kill what's already dead.
They watch it while taking notes and just ignore all of their notes when they make the movie.
Please, boy, don't go up there. I have to.
So a group of friends, including, I swear to God, a karate-kicking stage magician, they go to an old farmhouse where the protagonist's grandparents died under mysterious circumstances.
And that's what happened to my family.
Now we're in the middle of all this.
And then demons show up, people get possessed, and just nothing makes any sense.
Jack, I'm coming for you.
This movie has this thing where the exterior of the house is just walls standing in a field. No roof, basically no rubble, but then they walk inside, and it's a fully furnished home. And just nobody acknowledges this. One character gets turned into a doll and then explodes into flames, and her boyfriend reacts like somebody told them they're out of chips. The demon makeup is actually pretty good, okay? Which makes everything else look worse by comparison.
I'll teach you how to live before you die.
There's fog everywhere because apparently the only special effects they could afford was a smoke machine.
Demon.
It runs about 20 minutes too long and just completely falls apart in the third act. But hey, you know what? At least the karate magician gets to roundhouse kick some demons, and that's something.
I made it. Fuck you!
Alright, well, this one might have potential. It's an Alien ripoff that is just so cheap that the space station exterior is literally made from a Sparkletts water bottle and half a Millennium Falcon. The crew of the spaceship picks up a mysterious rock from Mars that hatches into like a goopy tentacle creature called the Gar, who starts killing just everyone. All right, so here's where Star Crystal completely loses its mind in the final act. The alien, it reads the Bible through the ship's computer and then converts to Christianity.
Love your enemies, do good to those who hate you, bless those who curse you, and pray for those who spitefully use you.
You know, I wish I was making that up, but I'm not. The murderous space slug finds Jesus and apologizes for killing everyone and becomes friends with the surviving crew members.
I'm sorry about your friend.
There's even a friendship montage, And then the credits roll over a pop ballad called Crystal of a Star, sung by the woman who voiced Daphne on Scooby-Doo.
In space with a stranger, we do what we believe in.
The director himself called making his film the worst nightmare he'd ever gone through. The actors are just nobodies who'd never worked again, which tracks because none of them can deliver a line without sounding like they're reading it for the first time.
Never thought of that.
Well, just forget it. Just tell it to give me an answer.
It's all right, Bernice.
It's baffling that someone wrote Alien converts to Christianity in a script and everyone just went with it. Ape, also known as Attack of the Giant Horny Gorilla. Yeah, that's the real re-release title. And this is a South Korean King Kong ripoff, which was rushed into production to beat the 1976 remake to theaters. And brother, does it ever show. All right, so we have a 36-foot gorilla who escapes a freighter. He fights a rubber shark that's almost as big as he is for some weird reason. And then rampages through Seoul while kidnapping a blonde American actress played by pre-Growing Pains Joanna Kearns. The poster promised this wasn't to be confused with King Kong, which it's adorable because there's zero chance of confusion. King Kong is a masterpiece, and this is someone in a baggy ape suit smashing plywood houses. So at one point, the gorilla literally flips off the camera. Yeah, he gives the audience the finger. The budget was reportedly $23,000, and most of that must have gone to the rubber shark because miniatures look like they were built by drunk children. But honestly, a gorilla giving the middle finger to the audience, it's kind of perfect metaphor for the entire movie's attitude towards people watching it.
T-Bone, tell her how we met.
He killed my parents just before they could sink their teeth into me.
When someone is turned, Karen, they usually come for their family first.
Are you ready for some midget vampires? Yes, my friends, that's where we're going next. Dwarf vampires terrorize a Blade knockoff hero named Drexel, who might be the single worst protagonist in direct-to-video history. This movie makes Troll 2 look like Citizen Kane. The special effects consist of reversing footage of someone jumping off a table to make it look like they jumped onto the table. And then they use the same shot like 3 times, because apparently that was their only idea. There are scenes shot in broad daylight where vampires are walking around and just nobody addresses this. The sound mixing is so bad that entire chunks of dialogue are just inaudible.
Not this time. We gotta talk. Don't let this crazy bastard in.
The acting, it's beyond amateur. It's like they grabbed people off the street and just started filming them. I have seen thousands of terrible movies, and this is consistently ranked among the absolute worst ever made. Like, not fun bad, right? Not entertaining bad, just so bad. It's aggressively, soul-crushingly bad. I saw that someone on IMDb wrote that watching this film taught them that truly there is no bottom to how awful movies can get. They're not wrong.
Fuck you. No, fuck you, you sawed-off bastard. I can't believe I have to live on the street. Living on the street is hard, and also it hurts my feet.
Hey, you guys made it to the end, and this is it. This is the summit of cinematic failure. Love on a Leash is a romantic comedy about a woman who falls in love with a golden retriever that transforms into a man at night.
When the sun goes down or is hidden by clouds, I am a man. It is only when the sun shines that I am a dog, that's all.
And no, this isn't played for laughs. This movie is deadly serious. The director, Fen Tin, came to America from China at 64 years old with, I think, $50 and no English, and spent decades trying to make this movie.
Dad, Prince just became a dog.
Big deal. I'm Alvin Schwein.
Look, I totally respect the hustle. I really do. But the result is one of the most baffling pieces of media I ever created. The frame rate randomly changes throughout the film. There are these long stretches with just no sound at all, and random shots of ducks. They appear for no reason.
Lisa, I'm here. I'm coming.
The dialogue scenes are so stilted and strange that you start questioning your own sanity. It makes the room look competent. It got covered on How Did This Get Made because even professional bad movie watchers, they couldn't even believe it existed.
I decided early that I would choose a husband for a life of mutual commitment.
This is the final boss of terrible creature feature cinema. It's the Everest of awful, and somehow it's streaming on Amazon Prime right now, waiting for its next victim. Go check it out.
I'm back, Lisa. I'm back.
So there you have it. That was 10 movies that pushed me to my total limits. And these are films that made me question why I do this to myself. You know, some of these are almost entertaining in their badness, but others are just an endurance test masquerading as movies. You know what the thing is though? Bad movies, they do teach you things. I mean, they teach you to appreciate competence. They show you exactly how many ways a film can go wrong. And occasionally, just occasionally, they break your brain in ways that good movies just never could. If you've actually seen any of these and survived them, let me know in the comments, because you know, misery loves company. Hey, go check out my videos on the greatest, so bad they're good movies for some films that actually reward you for your suffering. And until then, keep it weird, folks.
Bitch.